Hey everyone, it's Eric One, and this is just a short little bonus video. Before I graduated, I filmed a little chat with my friend Simon. I was having a conversation with Simon at the Dining Commons that triggered the whole imaginary hater idea. It's just sort of like a more in-depth talk. At the end afterwards, I have some cool news and some things I want to share with you, so stick around to the end. Let's do it. Alright. Hey everyone, I'm Eric, and
I'm Simon.
The imaginary hater moment that happened when we were talking in the DC. You know, he loves making music. I was like, dude, you gotta share your work. And you said something to the effect of like, people never want to see the process. They just want to see the end result, the masterpiece. And I was like, let's stop you right there. Has anyone actually ever said that to you?
No. That was my exact answer to him. Like, that was the standard I set myself to, where it just has to be 100% gold, perfect, the best thing ever. I felt very hesitant to show my work to anybody because I'm afraid of the way they'd respond to it. I mean, I'm still very new to this whole music production thing, but I love it, man. And it's like, it brings so much joy to, you know, to make music, and of course sharing it with people is terrifying, exactly.
Yeah, totally.
So then I actually showed Eric my song,
and I thought it was gonna be good, but I thought it was amazing. Actually, the track in this video is him. So I was like, dude, why were you not sharing this? This is so sick, and this is so much better than the last time you showed me. And Simon had the same grin on his face that whole time. He's like,
I don't know.
Whoa, you actually like this? You were like in shock, basically.
Yeah, I literally had nothing else to say because I realized it was all fake. The reaction now I was supposed to be getting about how mediocre the song was, or all these flaws that are so apparent to me that are not apparent to Eric listening for the first time.
My other friend came to the table. Hey, this is my friend Simon. He makes music and does stuff. And you could see Simon was like, oh god, no.
He actually responded pretty well to it also. I mean, not only just that, but he also gave some other input on what other styles I could try. Like, it wasn't about me trying to impress anybody with what I got. It was just about me just expressing. Expressing.
It even goes a step further sometimes with a lot of people, because they're not only like not putting their work out, that's awesome, but they like delete their work that's online that is awesome. Like their work from 6 months ago, they're like, oh, this is too embarrassing now, this is so bad. And then they just like purge the internet of like all this awesome stuff that everyone's like, wait, I like that. It just shows like how critical we are of ourselves, basically. It really just...
But that's exactly the thing, though. It's the fact that this self-criticism, this self-doubt, self-judgment, it comes from a very selfish place.
It's also so loud. Like, no one else is screaming at you, like, you need to delete your work, or like, don't put stuff out, this is so annoying. But in our head, it's that loud. Earlier we were talking about a good way to sort of find freedom from this like voice is to reframe it in your head from, instead of I'm putting myself out there, I'm going to get hurt, to I want to share a new part of my life that no one else knows about, and I think it's cool and awesome, and I want to share that with other people, inspire other people, that type of stuff. Because then the shift becomes from it being all about you, being for others, and like an exchange of ideas, and that for others thing is very powerful. It's also really powerful to see like, whoa, wait, something I made
Impacted somebody.
It's impacting other people, or like now I have new ideas based on something that they made. Like when you were talking with Ling, right? He was like, have you ever tried doing this? Or like, my friend in Europe like is looking for this type of music. Like, do you think you could make that? And you're like,
it was really just fear, you know, like just fear to put myself out there. Very selfish, closed. Let me protect myself from outside criticism. Don't judge my work. I have not finished yet. Let me wait for it to get done. But once I just let it out there, like just when
it became this totally different thing. It became like, whoa, this is starting discussion, this is starting conversation, this is starting all this stuff, and you could just see on his face the whole time. I have a little tiny clip of it. It was basically like Simon like interacting with Ling and realizing like, whoa, like this is cool. Like he actually likes it. I'm getting new ideas. This is cool.
I found out that what Eric got from the work was completely different from what I was going for. And in return, I got this whole different way of looking at what I created.
And then right now, like right before I picked him up, he was working on a different song. So he's like, I gotta keep checking.
I gotta.
So that was that. I hope you got something out of that. One thing I wanted to make sure you knew was that the music in this video actually was done by Simon. He's really, really talented, and I'm gonna leave his email in the description if you would like to reach him, maybe about writing a song for your own personal project. Simon not only wrote the song in the beginning of this video, he also wrote the intro song for my podcast. This podcast is a work in progress. It's gonna evolve. Basically, it's me talking with one of my best friends ever. It's called the Pitter Patter Podcast with Eric and Jed. I wanted to create a space either with this channel or with the podcast where I could talk about more things that I haven't really figured out. I don't want to pretend like I have it all figured out or that I know everything, because I don't. And I wanted to create a space where I could share some of that process of what I'm learning or haven't quite figured out yet, like the sort of uncomfortable stuff. The Pitter Patter Podcast with Eric and Jed. I'm really happy about how the first 2 segments went, and I'm really excited about what's going to come after that. So if you're interested in seeing more of that, our podcast is on the Anchor app. Thank you so much for watching and maybe listening. At least weekly videos here on this YouTube channel, and look forward to more content coming soon. Thank you guys so much. Peace. Bye.
We are doing the Pitter Patter Podcast with Eric and Jed. Ooh, I like the alliteration. This is take 1, and here we go.
Before we do it, I want to show I got my friend Simon to make us an intro to the Pitter Patter with Eric and Jed. Are you ready?
Okay.
This is your live reaction. Jed's live reaction.
I'm listening.
It's called Frosty Syrup.
Okay. What? I mean, that's a great name for a podcast, too. Okay. A little elevatory. Ooh, and the smooth jazz. Okay.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I'm totally down. That's actually really awesome.
He made it from scratch.
Yeah, that's super sick. I faded out, I would think.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's super sick. Ooh, and then the...
It just keeps going.
Yeah.
But that's the general idea.
No, that's rad. I'm totally down.
Nice job, Simon. Killed it.
You're the best.